Hey, it's your girl, your favorite paralegal, aka Cassandra Lynn, and welcome to Legal Doc Talk 24/7. Hope you guys are having an amazing Monday. I wanted to update you guys on the Shanquella Robinson's case. If you have been following and tuned into the last video that I did, her mother, on her behalf, ended up filing a civil action against the Cabo Six, the FBI United States Department of State, and she is just really asking for justice in regards to them not doing what they are supposed to do as agents of the law. So there has been an update on the court docket, and I wanted to give you guys the update. So let's hop right on into it. So what you see on the screen is the how about to say affidavit, the verified complaint. There we go. Had to get it out. The verified complaint. Like I said, if you tuned in to the previous video, you know who the Cabo Six is. I did mention that Dejanay, I believe that was her name, Dejanay Jackson, ended up changing her name. And so what Miss Robinson, Shanquella's mother, did was, or her attorney rather, is filed an amended complaint to include her new name. So as it reads, so nothing else really has changed other than the parties that have been listed. And so it says, comes now plaintiff Salamandra Robinson individually and as personal representative of this estate of Shanquella Robinson, deceased by and through undersigned counsel, complaining of the actions and inactions of Imani Green, formerly known as Dejanay Jackson, and then it lists the other co-defendants in this case. So that is a good sight on her attorney's behalf, in a sense, because you don't want them to not answer. So my thought process is that if Dejanay Jackson gets a copy of this lawsuit and she doesn't respond, she's like, "Well, I'm not Dejanay Jackson because I've changed my name." No, 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 no. So I'm gonna, include all aliases, former names, whatever the case may be, in order to cover all grounds, so that way a defendant can't come back and say y'all are suing the incorrect person. So they amended the complaint to update the Dejanay's new name. And I believe they did that sometime in early November. What I also seen on the docket was the federal government, or not the federal government, but the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI, and United States Department of State. They actually filed their notice of appearance, but they also wants it to be moved to a federal court. Previously, I don't know if it shows this. Right now, this case is currently in the Superior Court. So that is just a state court. So the reason why they would need to move it to a federal court is because a state court can't make decisions on a federal department. Okay. So it's like the district court making a ruling against the FBI, which is a federal agency, and the United States Department of State, which is a federal agency. So you would need a federal court to make decisions on those federal agencies, not a state court. So it states, undersigned counsel hereby makes a limited and special appearance in the case on the grounds that the complaint purports to bring claims under the Federal Tort Claims Act, which is the FTCA, Title 28 of the United States Code, Section 1346B1, 2671 and 80, against the United States Department of State and the Federal Bureau of Investigation when the United States District Courts have exclusive jurisdiction. So they can make decisions about pretty much federal agencies, state agencies. Okay, and I hope that makes sense. So, a federal court, the United Districts courts, hear federal cases that have exclusive jurisdiction over these so actions. So that means a federal court can make court decisions regarding federal agencies. Um, Additionally, the complaint purports to bring a civil action under the Freedom of Information Act, which is the FOIA, when jurisdiction for those cases is in the United States District Courts pursuant to Title 5 of the USC, Section 552B. Accordingly, the United States hereby gives notice that pursuant Title 28 of the USC, 1441, 1442A, and 1446, the United States has removed this action to the United States District Court for the Western District of North Carolina, Charlotte Division. So now it is in federal court. And a copy of the notice of removal filed in this federal court is attached as Exhibit 1 and incorporated, so on and so forth. So they did this on November 14th. So it is going, well, it's not going to take a very long time because they really haven't filed much other than the petition, the amended petition, and the summons. So now they have reissued out the summons, especially for the correct name for Dejanay Jackson. And now they're just waiting on service. So they just have to transfer everything that was filed in the Superior Court to the federal court, and then they'll just pick up the case from there. And that's pretty much the update on here. Like I told you guys, if there are any updates regarding any information on Shanquella, I will definitely keep you guys updated on that. Until then, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Be blessed, and I'm out. Bye.